Welcome to Online Design. I'm Jeff Floyd. Man, we are back in the workroom today to show you some fall decorating tips. You know what I think key to fall decorating, to really seasonal decorating is simplicity. I think we're all trying to create that ambiance in our home that brings that beautiful seasonal decor to our home without a lot of fuss. And I want to show you about 3 or 4 just quick ideas today that I believe you can do that with. It doesn't require a lot of cutting and gluing and all of those things. It's just a simple way to bring that beautiful fall decor into your home. Of course, this Alpine Lodge lantern is one of my favorite pieces in the catalog, but what we've seen as a trend in the last year, or the last 6 months especially, and we just got back from a market in Atlanta, was an incredible use of lanterns for more than just candles. We see it, it's almost like it's found things that are being encased in these lanterns. And you see what I've done here. I've just taken these beautiful set of 3 pumpkins that we sell in the catalog, and I've put 2 of them in the lantern itself, just turned them a little bit on their side so they have a little bit of visual interest, added a little bit of the Black-Eyed Susan bundle in there. You can't do it wrong. Just drop those in wherever you see a little open space, close the lantern door, add the other pumpkin piece here just at the side, turn it on its side again, because what does that do? It just adds that little bit of natural, little bit of whimsy to it. Cute, cute, cute. But just think of all the things that you can be putting in these lanterns now. When you have cones and acorns and nuts and going into holiday, how cute is that to come back and then to put holiday trees in there, or a snowman figurine, or. There's just so many opportunities to do that. I saw one that I just loved because it had a little rolled up scroll, like it was almost a graduation scroll put in there. It was a feather put in there. There was a couple of little bird's nests put in there. It was just almost like it was just a keepsake box that you can display. Love that idea. Keep working that idea with those lanterns, because that's a hot trend. Now, another thing that I want to show you that I think is really is just taking and putting on your counter this right here. I have not cut one thing. All I've done is just elevated the large warm glow pumpkin, nestled the medium warm glow pumpkin, taken this beautiful exquisite hydrangea swag, right? And I just pulled that right into the middle of that, elevated Sunny the Scarecrow on a couple of books, and then put Sally right down here at the bottom. How wonderful is that, tucked underneath a cabinet in your kitchen? How beautiful is this on the back of a sofa table? I can think of all the uses for this, and how beautiful is this that you have this depth of color with this piece. This isn't a real fall swag, but I love that because you've added in these beautiful oranges with pinks and greens and purples and the eggplant colors, and it's just a gorgeous way for me, I think, to bring that little touch of fall into your home in that little spot, wherever it is that you want to add that to. Now, another absolutely one of my favorite things is Hootie the Owl. You know, I have loved working with Hootie because I think there's so many things about him that are neat. First of all, I think I see more owls in the market today than I've seen in a number of years. So I think owls are coming back. They're making a resurgence. And think of the things, you know, I think it represents natural. I think it represents wisdom. I think it represents all those things. And what we've done with this one, we've taken this beautiful color story with this matte colored mocha of wire and this haystack pattern of wire. I love that because it's just, you know, it's a random pattern on each one of these. Then you come back and you do these beautiful marble eyes that just glow if you happen to put a candle in it. But what I've done today is, and one of the things I wanted to talk about today, is just added a swag to it. This is that beautiful sunflower swag. I've just simply attached it right here and at the bottom. And what you've seen I've done here, I've just taken a piece of the raffia. You know, just cut a couple of pieces of raffia, doesn't matter the length, and take that and use that as your mechanics to tie that onto the owl, or and I'm going to show you in the wreath a minute how we use it there. But you just take that, and then you're not trying to hide your mechanics. You know, if you use cable ties or things of that nature, you're hiding those mechanics. Here now we're doing, our mechanics are part of the design. And I love that by taking that, tying that with the raffia, and then you're done. So then, final. I love this wreath on page 3 of our catalog. You know, I think it's fun, and I see, especially at this time of year, more door pieces are going up than any other time of year. Certainly from August, September until December through the holidays, we see people decorating their doorways more than anything else. And I like to be able to add a little bit of whimsy when we're doing that onto our doors. And what I've done here, I've just used the wreath garland as my base. And I like that wreath garland because there's not any glitter on those leaves. It's a real nice, kind of a matte finish base. And it's got beautiful sage colors in it. And it's got these beautiful amber colors in it. Even you see to here where you have that beautiful burgundy with the green centers, and all the veining on the leaves are coming out. What a gorgeous piece that is as your base. And then all I've done on top of that, I've just taken one of the glitter autumn swag, and I've just taken it and started middle top to middle bottom, and I've taken that and put that, and that's where I want to show you. So we're going to let's just take 3 pieces of this, and we're just going to take the bottom of this swag now, and we're going to attach it to our base wreath garland with this wonderful raffia. And again, what are we doing? I'm not trying to hide that cable tie anymore. This is part of our mechanics. This is part of the design of the wreath. So all I'm doing, I'm just taking that. How incredible is that then, that is what's holding that swag onto your base wreath. I have used a cable tie in one place, and that's attaching the Scarecrow Trio to the top here, because I think that's important that stays there and doesn't come off. But then, so that it secures it a little bit more, I'm going to take a couple of more pieces of this, and I'm just going to nestle that right into here. You see, and it's natural, so it doesn't look, it's not standing out, you don't notice it, and I'm just going to tie it into the back here, and then that wreath is ready to hang on your door. What a great look that is for fall. I think it's one of those that's a lot of fun. The glitter on the swag itself is that piece that people are going to kind of catch their eye as they come by your house, as they want to say, where did you get that? Wonder who lives there. I want to talk to that person about helping me decorate my doorway. You know, this fall, it's absolutely one of my favorite times of the year, and it's all because of these rich, beautiful colors and the ease in decorating our homes and making them just a haven for warmth and welcoming friends.